Hi everyone, today we Group 1 would like to give you a better understanding about the process of rusting an iron. And I am Juita here will be giving you a short introduction about it. So without delaying, let's get started. Rusting of an iron is a metal corrosion process that uniquely affects iron, leading to significant structural damage over time. When iron is exposed to moisture and oxygen, it undergoes oxidation, resulting in the formation of a reddish-brown layer of an iron oxide on the surface. This layer, commonly known as rust, which is brittle and porous, this unfortunately does not protect the underlying metal. Instead, it is permeable, natural, allows the corrosion process to continue unabated, gradually weakening and compromising the structural integrity of the iron. The continuous formation of and flaking of iron of rust contribute to a cycle degradation, making it a critical concern in various applications from infrastructure to everyday objects.
Need to prepare the materials, which is iron nails, three iron nails, silica, 3 containers, 1 boiled water, oil, and tap water. First, we need to wipe the iron nails with tissue papers. Then, we place 1 nail in each container. For the first container, we just spray with tap water. Then we close with lid. This is the first step. For the second step, we pour the boiled water along the wall of the container. Make sure it's fully cover the nail. Then we add a layer of oil on it. Add the oil until it's fully covered the water. And shake it to reduce the water bubbles, the air bubbles inside the water. As you can see, the water is fully covered by the oil. Then we cover it with the lid. For the third step, we add the silica inside. Then we close with we need to take the observation at the second day and the third day. For now, no iron is rusting.
By day 2, we observed that the iron nail in container 1, which contained water and air, had already started turning orange-brown as rust began forming. This is because iron reacts with oxygen in the presence of water to form iron trioxide, which is rust. In container 2, with boiled water and an oil layer, the iron nail is slightly rust. This is because even the oil blocks oxygen from reaching the metal, but the boiled water still contains a little of oxygen. In container 3, which containing silica, the iron nail is slightly rust. There is still a bit water in container 3 because of the saturated of silica. By day 3, the rust in container 1 became even darker and more noticeable as the oxidation process continued. Container 2 still showed very minimal rust because oxygen was still limited. The iron nail in container 3 also showed very minimal rust because the water contained in air is very limited. This observation clearly shows that the rusting will become more severe over time when both water and oxygen are available.
Hi everyone, my name is Yu Dong. For the first experiment, my teammates showed that iron needs both water and oxygen to rust. Now, for our second experiment, I will be demonstrating how different environments affect the speed of rusting. Now, let's get started. First, label the container as water, vinegar, and salt. In container 1, add a small amount of water. Container 2, get a 50 per 50 mixture of water and vinegar. Container 3, add some salt and dissolve in water. Next, place 1 iron nail into each container. Let the container sit for 24 to 48 hours.
Hi, I'm Yonting. Next, I will be explaining our second experiment. First, the jar represents the normal rusting condition. It contains iron nail with just air and water. Here, the metal has everything it needs to rust.
that is oxygen from the air and moisture from the dam surface. For the next jar, we use salt water. In this jar, the ironate is placed in salt water. The salt dissolves into sodium and chloride ion, which makes the solution a good conductor of electricity. Rusting is a chemical reaction involving electron movement. When salt ions are present, electrons can travel more easily. This allows rusting to happen faster than normal. For the third jar, we use acid, that is vinegar. In this jar, we soak the ironate in vinegar, which is an acid that contains H+ ions that are very reactive. This exposes fresh ions that react quickly with oxygen and water, that may speed up rusting a lot. So we expect this jar to rust the fastest.
In conclusion, the insidious process of iron rusting, characterized by the formation of a brittle and porous oxide layer, leads to an continuous and often irreversible structural damage. Unlike protective corrosion layers formed on other metals, rust's inherent permeability accelerates further oxidation, compromising the integrity of iron-based material over time. The understanding of this process underscore the critical importance of implementing robust and proactive measures, such as coating alloys or electrochemical techniques to prevent corrosion and maintain the longevity and safety of iron structure across diverse environment and application. So that's all from us. Thank you.